Hola lovelies, welcome to Sacred Star Guidance. I'm Shel, and this reading is going to be for Aries for September, for the week of the 23rd through the 27th. Alright, let's see what kind of messages we can get for you this week. I hope you're all doing very well. Alright, what does Aries need to know? Okay. The first card out is the World. This card speaks of shifting cycles and shifting entire worlds. We have envy. So I think what Spirit is saying here to you, Aries, is that some of you may be dealing with some envious feelings, some disappointment, some sadness, stuck on losses, having poverty mindset. This woman here is standing inside of this woman here is looking at the light through the door, but she's not entering the light. She's stuck in this shadowy space where she's envious of those who are out in this light, who are able to move within this light. She's probably stuck feeling a lot of low vibrational or negative emotions, feelings, having negative thoughts. Spirit is asking us to gain control of these emotions and to shift into a new world, to shift into a new cycle of abundance and happiness. If we can work on shifting our emotions, understanding that, staying in this place of shadow, this place of low vibration, this mind or mental state, this emotional state, that is not going to help you move forward. If in fact it'll help you stay where you are. So we have to shift out of that. We have to learn to release those emotions, to move past those emotions, to understand that putting more of that out into the universe is not going to cause us to receive this whole new world that we are trying to enter. We have the world at our fingertips. So that means as long as we are shifting in the right way, as long as we are putting out those positive vibes, the positive expectations, having hope, having faith, doing our best to not compare ourselves to others or to other people's environments or their material things, their jobs. Every person is on their own path. So if we're comparing ourselves to others, that really is not doing any good either. We have to shift this. We have to shift the way we think, the way we feel, about where we're at right now, because that is your door to happiness. And a spirit has said right here, making that shift, adjusting those emotions, those thought processes, to shift into that new cycle of abundance and to get out of that old way of being, the old way of thinking. That is your key. That's your key to your personal happiness and your healing. So if you are able to do this, you'll be on your way to your good things. You would have stepped fully into this new abundant cycle. And that's the key point here. We are within a new cycle. But you're only going to see the benefits of this new cycle if you are able to move within this cycle. If you're able to step into it and willingly flow with what this cycle has to give to you. The next card we have is Strategy and Angel of Strength. We do have the all tied up card. So you could be really busy right now. You could be going through a lot of things right now, which is, it could be fueling the envy card. Those thoughts, those feelings. But we really need to shift into releasing these things. So Spirit is asking us to gain control over our thoughts and our emotions by cutting them off and giving them to Spirit, learning to release these things so that we can create space for us to move in a more positive way and step into our future. We need to have so much courage and strength to be doing this. We need to be brave, and we need to be working on our strategy. What's your end goal? Where are you moving towards? What would you like to move towards? What do you wish to have for yourself in your life? Or who would you like to become? We need to work on mapping that out, organizing it, and coming up with a wise strategy, a doable, practical strategy to get us to where we need to go. This all tied up card speaks of either we are in a space right now where it's a time of reflection, so we aren't currently making any moves at the moment, and we're reflecting on how far we've come, where we're at, and how we live our lives and how we interact with others and how we express ourselves right now compared to where we would like to be. Either that, or this is discussing how you personally may feel like you are unable to move because these feelings, thoughts, and emotions are eating at you in a sense. But Spirit said that we need to have courage and strength, and we need to be brave. We need to work on our balance, coming into balance. Okay, so yeah, we have to work on getting our emotions under control, getting our thoughts and feelings under control, shifting into this new and trying to work on our strategy, having faith, being brave, being bold and courageous, and having the strength to move forward on your path despite how you've been feeling. Working on trying to balance out your emotions, balance out your thoughts so that you can move more freely within the flow. All right, let's see what else we have. what else do we have for Aries for the week of the 23rd through the 27th? Sometimes the cards just flip around or fall on the floor. It can get a little chaotic sometimes. All right. Yeah, this is all pretty straightforward, I think. The first card out is time for a deep dive. So, like I stated, we may need to be doing some reflection. We may need to take some time to ground ourselves, to reflect on how far we've come, what we've been doing, how we've been behaving, thinking, feeling, how we've been moving through the world, taking account of those things, and asking ourselves where we would like to be and what it takes to get there. How to balance our emotions, looking inward and figuring out how to gain control and to balance out these things, how to release these emotions, and trust Spirit and give these emotions to Spirit, give these fears and doubts to Spirit, to create a space within ourselves to move forward. So we have Starfish Spirit, open up to infinite possibilities. Like the door to personal healing and happiness states, as long as we can work these emotions and this mentality, the possibilities are endless. You can create whatever it is you wish to create. Like the world card, you have the world in your hand. So whoever it is you wish to become, whatever it is you wish to do, however you wish to live your life, you have infinite possibilities. So be hopeful. We have Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. And just like the Envy card, we need to work on clearing the clutter in our minds, the clutter in our emotions. This also could be indicating that people are physically working through the clutter in their lives. But I think here, Spirit is specifically stating that we need to work on that mental and emotional clutter. We need to work on releasing those things, giving those things to Spirit, and really grasping onto our hope and our courage to take that step forward. We have Electric Eel Spirit, bring your ideas to life. Just as the Starfish Spirit states, you can create whatever it is you wish to create. You can live the life of your dreams and become the person that you wish to be. If you've had ideas and thoughts that you wish to bring to life, if you have dreams, if you have a gift of some kind, a skill of some kind, and you've been wanting or you've been thinking about turning this into a lifestyle or a career, or, changing yourself as a person and how you move within the world, this is exactly what Spirit is talking about. We need to shock that into life. We need to give it all of our energy and really focus on bringing what is good and bringing what will benefit us into this world and into this lifetime. We have Eagle Spirit, and this card was reversed, so we need to pay extra attention to this card. Spirit has your back. Spirit is always there with you. They're always there. They're paying attention. They're listening. They're working behind the scenes to help you. Sometimes this goes unnoticed by us because we are so distracted by our worries and our fears and the chaos of life. And that we don't take the time to ground ourselves and to create that quiet space so that we can listen to our higher selves and listen to the advice of Spirit. So Spirit is reminding you to not doubt that they will be there for you, to understand that no matter what you're going through, Spirit wants to help you and they want you to trust them. So they're working really hard for you, and we're needing to tap into that energy. We're needing to invite them in and to give them our worries. All right. What else for Aries? What can you tell me about Aries, Spirit? Okay. So there could be you guys could be dealing with fear of achievement, fear of what the unknown looks like, of what success could look like for you, and what, all of that entails, all the details that will shift and change. So there's definitely been something that you've been wanting to do, or create, or become, that you've been avoiding, or putting off. Either that, or Spirit's trying, two sides of one coin. Spirit is trying to hand you this blessing and this dream that you're avoiding. I mean, it's basically the same thing. There's something that is a blessing of abundance to you that Spirit is trying to make you aware of and give to you. But there's an avoidant energy happening of becoming, who you want to be, of stepping into that Knight of Pentacles. There's that fear, that avoidance of doing this. You could be worried that it may not work out, worried about the consequences of taking this leap, of making these moves. And like I said, you could just be fearful of the success because you're not sure what that looks like. And the unknown can be scary. But you're moving towards the sun. You're moving towards ultimate happiness and fulfillment, ultimate abundance and peace, and celebration. And I think that kind of might scare you, or cause you some worry and some doubt, stress. Maybe the space that you're in right now, you're not quite seeing all the blessings that are around you. Because maybe you haven't fully stepped into this new cycle yet. You're on that line of indecision. You haven't fully stepped into this energy. So what you're seeing could be causing you to have this disappointment, to have these feelings of doubt and envy of others. Why haven't I received these things? Why don't I have these things? But at the same time, feeling this fear within, feeling this doubt or second guessing within, that is also preventing you from taking action, from you making the moves that you need to make. Feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you don't have the things you need. And Spirit is here all along. Spirit is here with you. They've been here with you all along. They just need you to accept that cup of abundance. You have to accept it. You have to consciously turn and face it. You have to accept it. You have to embrace it. And you need to step into that cycle fully with courage and strength, with bravery, and make things happen for yourself. They really need you to leave that emotional and mental state that you've been in behind. You need to be releasing these things, leaving them behind, and shifting into being hopeful, courageous, and determined, and working on your passions, being focused, gaining drive, feeling that buildup of energy, and really just targeting it towards your passions and where you're trying to go and who you're trying to become, allowing that shock of life to enter your passions and your dreams, and working hard to make it come into fruition. What else for Aries? Anything else? Any last guidances? Yeah. That's great. Okay. Let me grab this card that fell real quick. Okay. Yep, and similar confirmation as before. They are asking you to stop stealing your own joy, because that's kind of what's happening here. When you're sitting in these emotions, when you're feeling this, these type of doubtful emotions, having these doubtful thoughts, these fearful thoughts and emotions, the enviness, comparing yourself to others, all those things. Now, I'm going to let you know that, in case you don't know, when we have emotions, when emotions arise within us, we are meant to experience these emotions, but we're also meant to release them. We're not meant to stay in emotions for longer than a few moments. Emotions are our body's way of letting us know that we are having an imbalance, that we have needs and things that we have to tend to, that we have to adjust and work on. Now, these emotions you've been experiencing, they've been stealing your joy. You've been sitting in these feelings, sitting in these thoughts, allowing yourself to have these feelings and thoughts, instead of working on releasing them, balancing them, and giving them to spirit. And it's causing you inaction on your path. If we can shift that, if we can adjust that, if we can release those emotions and thoughts, step outside of that poverty way of thinking and shift into a way of balance, clearing out that clutter, then we'll be experiencing success. We'll have a celebration, an achievement. That is the key to shifting onto your path and getting into gear, to fully shocking you into gear. That's the key. We need to shift our emotions, shift the way we think about things. Come into a balance. Following our intuition, coming into a balance, and stepping into our higher selves. All right. I wish you guys all the best. I wish you guys good luck. Really work on grounding yourselves and coming into a calm balance. Letting go of anything that is causing doubt, confusion, or fear. anything that's causing you to compare yourself to others, or to stay within this energy of avoidance. You can do it. Spirit believes in you. Spirit is here for you, like they stated. They have your back. Be brave and be bold. Work on gaining control and coming into balance and shifting fully into this new cycle, because it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be positive. And it's meant for you. It is meant for you to take this on, to follow through, and to achieve your goals. So I believe in you. All right. If you were able to get some inspiration or comfort from this reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you do comment, please use a purple emoji. I am accepting personal readings and donations right now. And I'll catch you guys later.